If you ever want to get the real vibe of a town, I think the fastest way to find its heart is through its food scene. And today, well, that's exactly our plan. We're going to explore downtown Maryville, Tennessee, and use its local restaurants as our guide to uncover the true character of this amazing little southern town.
So, Maryville. It's just a short drive from Knoxville, but honestly, it feels like a whole different world. Picture this. A town with these stunning mountain views, a reputation for great schools, and a downtown that just feels genuinely local and super welcoming.
I love this quote because it really gets to the point. Maryville is often the town that wins their hearts. So what is it? What makes people totally fall in love with this place? A huge part of the answer you're going to find is right in its downtown.
Okay, so let's imagine the perfect day in downtown Maryville. We're going to start with that all-important morning coffee, and then we'll check out all the different kinds of spots you can hit for lunch, all just a few steps from each other.
First stop, no question, has to be Vienna Coffee House. People call it the city's living room, and that is the perfect way to describe it. You'll see students studying, people working remotely, locals catching up. It's not just about getting a fantastic latte. It's about plugging right into the town's central hub to get your day started.
And that right there is the key to downtown. It's so walkable. When lunchtime hits, you don't even need to think about your car keys. Everything is right there, and there's a perfect spot no matter what kind of mood you're in. And this is what that walkability really gets you. Options for any vibe. If you're feeling a slow, relaxed Italian meal, you're going to Bella. For more social, lively energy that's great for groups, there's 2 doors down. You've got the classic Bluetick Tavern for meeting up with friends, and of course, Los Amigos for a quick, generous plate of some seriously good Mexican food. Having all that variety in such a small area, it says a lot about the town. So let's just map out what a perfect day could look like. You start with that cappuccino at Vienna, right? Then you grab a lively lunch with some friends at 2 doors down. After that, maybe a nice walk along the town's greenway. And you can cap it all off with a really relaxed dinner at Bluetick Tavern. It's this simple, easy, enjoyable rhythm that people just seem to connect with here.
Now, as evening sets in Maryville, the whole pace just slows down. The focus shifts from that midday hustle to a more laid-back, community-focused vibe. And you can really feel this in the local dining scene.
What's so great is that the same spots you love for lunch just transform into these awesome evening hangouts. Dinners here are not rushed. You might take a walk at sunset before you even sit down to eat. The whole vibe is less about just getting a quick meal and more about connecting, whether that's over a glass of wine at Bella or a beer at Bluetick. And a lot of the time, this is all happening while there's a local concert or festival going on, making the entire downtown feel like the night's entertainment.
Okay, so we've been talking a lot about food, but I think you've probably guessed by now, it's really about something much deeper. This is where we shift from looking at the menus themselves to the lifestyle they represent.
And that brings us to the big question, right? People might come for a meal, but they find themselves wanting to stay. Why is that? What is it about the feeling of this place that makes them want to actually put down roots? Well, it's really a combination of things. You've got walkable, safe streets where neighbors actually wave hello. You have the Smoky Mountains pretty much as your backyard. But most importantly, it's this genuine community spirit, the exact same spirit you feel in the local restaurants, which are run by people who want to make you feel like you're at home.
And you can see this broad appeal reflected right there in the downtown scene. That family-friendly atmosphere at a place like Los Amigos, that's for the folks drawn by the great schools. The easy commute for professionals is why Bluetick Tavern is always buzzing after work. Remote workers, they've got their hub at Vienna Coffee House. And retirees, they're enjoying that relaxed pace with a long lunch at Bella. The town's lifestyle just works for a whole range of people.
So this brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, connecting this amazing lifestyle to the very practical decision of where you might actually choose to live within the town itself. Ultimately, it just comes down to what you want your daily rhythm to be. Do you want to live right in the heart of downtown, where you can literally walk to breakfast and feel connected to that core energy? Or do you maybe prefer being just a few minutes outside, with a little more space and a quieter setting, but you're still super close to all the action? Maryville's got both.
The whole Maryville experience really boils down to this one simple question. Just imagine finishing a great meal, saying goodnight to your friends, and taking a short, pleasant walk home. I mean, that's not just about convenience, is it? That's about a quality of life. And it perfectly captures why a little taste of downtown Maryville so often makes people want to stay for a lifetime.